Hello. Welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee, and this is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot. And it's my weekly look into our dark sides, our shadow sides, things we need to work on, things we need to accept, things we can change possibly. So I'm going to start off with an affirmation from the Dark Light Oracle. I have it over here just off to the side. Hope everybody's doing fine on this Wednesday morning when you see this. And I'm just going to pull it randomly to see what it tells us. And it's number 31, Quest, Searching for My Grail. Quest, Searching for My Grail. The quest starts here. I shall let nothing stop me. I will cross wild rivers. I will climb high mountains. I will conquer new castles. My adventurous soul guides me. There will be giants to fight, storms to face, dark paths to endure. But I'm ready. I'm a modern-day knight on a quest. Are you also? What is your quest? What is your grail? Are you willing to galvanize your strengths and walk until your feet are bleeding? Are you worthy to travel at my side? If so, swear that you will never give up, and then let us begin. Affirmation. I've embarked on my personal quest, and nothing shall divert me from it. Akin to a modern knight, I shall not rest until I find my grail. So hey, we're off for who knows what, eh? So that was our beginning affirmation and shadow work from the Dark Light Oracle. Okay, I've redevised my reading as usual for Goth Tarot, and I've decided that for this week it just sort of seems like we have a darkness that represents maybe the things that are our needs that maybe we have to determine if they're really needs or if they represent anything else. And then maybe we have whatever is the solution to that or the possible advice for that. So for the first question, I'm going to use the Royal Dark Tarot. It has a bit of a centrist side, so I thought it would be appropriate for this idea about our deeds. And I'm not trying to say shame, because of course I don't think many of us believe in shame, but sometimes at a personal level we realize that some of the things we do, whether we consider them habits or cheap thrills or possibly a quick fix or an addiction, is there a way to maybe really understand that and focus on it and see it, or are we in denial of it? The stars reversed. It's kind of hard to express how maybe most people might feel about it, but it's easier to express it in the way that maybe goth or dark-minded people may relate to it. I mean, I have this feeling that this is saying sometimes we have this need or this urge to want to only reflect what makes us feel dismal and hopeless and without destiny. And yet at the same time, clearly that's what we get from a lot of what's going on in the world, especially so much in this year. You know, it just seems like if we are moving towards the age of Aquarius, where is it? It just seems like things are more challenging, shall I say it that way? All right then, so for the possible advice or solution to this then, I'm going to use the Crow's Magic Tarot. That's the back of that. And so we're going to look at this as either the magical qualities or essence or advice of some sort or thing we can do. I mean, maybe if we do energy work of any sort, ritualistically or otherwise, maybe the cards might provide a clue as to how we should focus that. Six of Coins reversed. I think this is saying run for shelter. This is saying run for cover in a way. Could it be saying starve the beast? Could it be saying that we have to find a way to increase the flow rather than delete it too? I mean, maybe it's saying challenging the idea of starving the beast. What we may be focusing on is finding how to deal with less, and maybe that's what the solution is that if there is something that really is taking away what we're counting on, what we're figuring is happening, or what is really the essence of what we see as our future, there's just a darkness here. And I guess that's okay for Goth Tarot to realize that sometimes there are no solutions to a sad situation or a bad situation, and sometimes we just have to figure out how we can move ahead of that. So I'm going to sadly close with an affirmation from the Earth and Bone Oracle. It's a little bit more involved, so I hope it can be helpful to us. I don't know if this works or not. It's prudence. Self-assurance, honesty, integrity, perceptiveness, clear-mindedness. You may have people in your life who do not share your values or opinions, yet you can still coexist and walk hand in hand because you are self-assured. Everything you see, learn, and believe is absolutely okay in your reality, and everything someone else knows and believes is perfectly acceptable in theirs. It's critical at this time that you keep healthy boundaries. Others should not force their ideas, views, or perceptions on you, and you should not tell anybody else that their ideas, beliefs, or realities are untrue. Each of us is living in a world based on our experiences, and only you know what the world is like. Your sole objective in this moment is to be true to yourself, and that is all you need to think about. Understand the distinction between sharing and forcing. Sharing likes ideas, opinions, and experiences. Share forms of energy, exchange, but do not impose them on others. You can ascend if you fully embrace your existence here now and listen to your inner knowing without acting like a victim, a bully, or a hero. You may have to spend some time in nature, healing, reflecting, meditating, and getting away from the surroundings or people who are limiting your growth. In order to grow and develop, you may need some solitude. That doesn't imply you have to eliminate people, places, or things completely, but only if they cause an imbalance and cause more harm than good. You can walk beside others while existing in your own reality. Keep in mind that your beliefs are yours and their beliefs are theirs. You have every right to believe what you choose and to live your life as you will. Develop your own beliefs and live, trusting and grounded in your reality. Accept yourself completely. Everyone has the right to their own reality. Affirmation. I am in a constant state of harmony. I allow myself to feel deeply. I'm not really sure what the takeaway is here, but it seems like this meditation did kind of address some of the facts of the cards. I mean, we find that maybe we're really focusing on the fact that we feel we don't have hope. I don't know if this reads for myself or for you, because I certainly can say I relate to that. But then on the other hand, it says, what is the advice or what can help us? And it seems to say maybe to expect this downturn, in certain things, or to maybe find ways, to stimulate a better flow with resources for others too. That maybe a part of us getting ahead is helping others getting ahead. But the final result with our Earth and Bone meditation says we have to keep on more or less with ourselves and do for ourselves and find a quieter way to understand ourselves and our own reality, and not to say this is the one that we have to force on others. So I got a little convoluted there, but I think those cards kind of moved me in a way, because they haven't really expressed this much personal dissatisfaction with things in a while. At any rate, that's it for Goth Tarot. Join us tomorrow for the Unhappy Hour. I believe I'm going to put that on at around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Not sure yet. And we're live tomorrow night. Also, my Emotional Exchanges is on Friday morning. It's a little bit lighter view of what relationships and emotional situations are about. Saturday, our happy hour will be later because I'm working a morning shift at my other job. So it'll be on at 4 p.m. And then Sunday, Banshees Material Matters at 10 o'clock is normal. And our other live show at 2 p.m., 2 to 4 p.m. So take care, everybody. We'll see you next week for Goth Tarot.